through to the National League North playoff semi-finals after a win on penalties here against Brackley. How are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, I'm really buzzing. Obviously with the way it's ended, with the penalties, it's just really emotional, really. Obviously to win it the way we have, and for Brad to pull through for us when we've needed him, just makes it really, and just makes it really good.
Yourself and Brad as well, obviously two of the players who've sort of come back on loan to help us through the playoffs. When you did get that call that the playoffs are going to be on, was it a no-brainer for you to come back and finish things off?
Yeah, 100%. At the time I was struggling with a little niggle, so I wasn't sure if the club were going to let me go, but I just really tried to push it through because like I've said before, I've really enjoyed my time here, and like I said, just wanted to come back and try and get the job finished, so hopefully we're one step further to that.
And although Brackley started things a little bit brighter, it was a little bit nervy early on. You settled into things and we're very much on top towards the back end of the first half, and then you managed to nick yourself a goal. It's not the first you've scored this season.
Yeah.
I suppose you're happy with that one as well?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we come out slow first 10-15, but once we got going I think we were really good today. Limited their chances and moved the ball really well. Obviously around the box probably weren't the greatest today, didn't create enough chances, but end of the day we dictated the game, and like I said, yeah, another goal for me. It's just brilliant, really. JJ was saying to me that he's gutted because he said he headed it, but end of the day I just put it in and just buzzing against the score.
And you stayed defensively solid for much of the game. Of course, a bit of a wonder goal proved to be the undoing just before half time to level things up for Brackley. Was that something that was focused on in the build up to the game, that as long as you stayed resolute and kept them out as much as you can, all it takes is one chance for you to nick it at the other end?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like you said, end of the day it's playoff football and there's no home and away. Like, it's literally one game, 90 minutes, and it's just whoever comes out on top. Obviously the goal's just a bit of excellent from him, really. No one can see that coming, and like I said, I'm just glad to get the win, obviously in a tough game.
And of course it did eventually go to penalties, but in the second half, did you think that you'd maybe done enough to perhaps get a second and not need the penalties at all?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think if you play extra time in that, I think we come away with a win without going to penalties. But like I said, just chances really. But defensively I think we were sound. I didn't think they had many chances, and it's just inches really, just inches.
And of course, say Brad coming up trumps. 3 saves in the penalty shootout. For you as a defender, how big is it, like you knowing that you've got someone like him behind you who's going to do everything he can to keep them out?
Oh, he's brilliant. Obviously, brilliant keeper, but even better guy. Obviously, when the goals went in, I felt a bit sorry for him, to be honest, because there's nothing he can do about it. And for him to come and win the game for us like that, I'm over the moon for him, and all the lads really over the moon for him.
And not a lot of time up until the semi-final away at Boston. But next Saturday, of course, you were actually the last team who played against them at York Street before the season ended. But I suppose you'll now be going into that one full of confidence after today.
Yeah, definitely. I think how we played against them when we last played at Boston and how we've played today, I think we've got to go in with confidence, because as we've showed today, when we get it down and play, we're unplayable at times. So it's just about getting in there and creating them chances and stop them. And I really think we've got a good chance.